with the horrible angles again. That's okay. Okay. Before I met my ex, who still lives rent-free in my head, along with the fear of him, I was nice and outgoing and just genuinely nice to random people just because. And I had come from what I thought was a company-wide culture of just being friendly, being inclusive, being a team, everyone that you would meet, you would just automatically assume this person is on my team. We're all part of one bigger team with, good intentions. So, I come from that, and then I go into a more serious department, or maybe even if it's not more serious, it's just certainly more quiet, way less boisterous and lively, which was totally fine. But for me, I was still gonna just go and try to be nice. I was still gonna try to meet everybody, especially I was gonna try to meet everybody on my team. I was gonna try to meet everyone I would sit in proximity to, in close proximity to. I was gonna try to meet everyone who was on the same floor as me, whatever. That was just my thing. And you get to know people, and you talk to people, and you try to build camaraderie, I guess, with everyone you meet. And if you find that maybe you're not a huge fan of someone, then you just give them some distance, but every day you still say to them, good morning, or, have a good day, see you later, just professional courtesy. And it was really that simple. And then after a while, after kind of my experiences that I went through with the way that relationship ended and everything, and really it didn't start when the relationship ended. I started becoming more withdrawn when we started dating, because he wasn't the same way, which was fine, but I think I internalized some of it as oh, I don't want to make him uncomfortable by my behavior. I feel like I sometimes get a lot of attention, and he did not seem to like a lot of attention. And so I was trying to tone myself down, I guess, so that he wouldn't feel awkward. Because I also struggle with anxiety. I just don't have social anxiety. And so that's something that, I have generalized anxiety disorder, to clarify. So I may think that I'm gonna have a heart attack from buying groceries or something, but I can go in a crowd of people and introduce myself. I don't know, it's weird. But afterward, my experience after the breakup was I was scared, and still I am sort of scared. Well, I'm scared of a lot of things still, but I became the person who I won't greet a delivery driver at my door. I don't want people to see me or see where I'm at, or I don't want people to know me. And it's out of extreme fear and extreme caution, because I was threatened. And while I will give the benefit of the doubt, and I'll say that perhaps he made threats out of a lack of restriction. Like maybe because he felt close enough to me to bear his real emotions, maybe he just lashed out, maybe he didn't mean it. Okay, that's all like possible, I think. So giving the benefit of the doubt, let's say maybe he didn't mean what he said. Okay, that's possible. But for me, especially being someone who has in the past struggled with PTSD, I will take your threat seriously. If you threaten me, I take it seriously. I have to act as if you mean to follow through with what you are saying. I have to. And so I became withdrawn. I became a hermit. I dulled my shine. I have done things to pull myself back and to not be known and to not be seen and to hide. And this morning, for the first time, I saw a stranger and said hi to them. Like, there was no reason. I could have just completely ignored this person. Like, I think 90% of people probably would have ignored this person in this circumstance. It was literally just someone who was walking their dog and I was outside. And I said hi to them, or I said good morning to them, and they said hi. And I was like, this is coming home to myself. Like, this is who I am. And so, yeah, I just felt like I needed to get that out. I think finally, after a few years, like, I'm starting to get to the point where maybe there is hope that I can return home to myself and that I can feel safe being kind and outgoing in public. Maybe. I don't know. Everything is like step by step. And I still live in fear that, you know, he could carry out a threat or whatever. But I don't want to live in a cage anymore. And it's a slow process. But, yeah, me feeling like it was safe to say hi to someone, to say good morning to someone this morning, really gives me hope.